This is the Industry Insider, Heavy Rotation Magazine. Turn up and log on, heavyrotationmags.com.
Hi guys, thank you for checking out and tuning into Heavy Rotation Magazine, the Industry Insider. You're here with Dolly Gray and Propain, the rapper. From Clark, Texas, how you doing? So tell us, Propain, how did you start rapping? How did you get started?
I started rapping like elementary. Not just so much seriously, but we used to always freestyle. It was just something like we would always do. And as I grew older, I just stayed in it. I got better, throughout high school. Towards the middle of college, I really just kind of stopped playing basketball and really pursued it. Just so happened. It's something I've been doing my whole life. It's always been my passion.
So I see you have an album called Ridin Slab. So elaborate more about the album, who's on it, who's featured, and how did it come about?
Basically, the whole concept of Ridin Slab, it was sort of, it's double meaning to it. When you think of Ridin Slab, you think of course the car, you know what I'm saying? It's more of a usage thing, a third-person scripture thing. And, but at the flip side, it's what does it take to actually make this slab and what goes into it. It starts with like an old car, sometimes it's old beat up car, but it takes a lot into making it. You gotta get it painted, you gotta get the rims, the music and everything. And that's how Kirko Bangz Slim, boy, Slim Zero. Slim Zero is like two of the dudes I've always looked up to since youngest. So for them to be on my album is crazy. I got Rich Homie Quan, which is a real good homie of mine. He from ATL, he probably one of the hottest right now in the game. We actually got the single on there. It's called 2 Rounds. And Lil Kiki, I can't forget Lil Kiki. He narrates throughout the album. It just brings it to life, but you can't really talk about slabs without Kiki.
But I also hear that Scarface plays a part of your career too. How you got started?
Oh yeah, he also, man, stuff. Yeah, man, I was actually hooping in college and just ran into Scarface. It was kind of random. He was shooting a video on neighborhood. I had never met him, but I somehow got into on one of the breaks of them shooting video. I was able to get into like the little house they were just chilling in. Him and the group here at the time, which was called Part1. They were just freestyling around the turntable, and I don't know how I got in. I tried to go in, and security stopped me. Not yell face name like I knew him. And he just looked and was like, man, let him in. And what's so crazy is like all my homeboys tried to come in right behind me. It was like, nah. So I was like, man, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Just to be in here. And when I got in there, he was like, he didn't know nothing about me. He didn't know if I rapped or anything. I just wanted to come in there. And he was like, don't just stay right here. You're gonna be here. Like, you gotta freestyle too. And I had just wrote something. I had just spit something that I wrote. And I could see him as I was rapping, he was like tapping his boy like, man, you know what I'm saying, go on. And next, I got his number, I got his boy number. We kind of kept in contact for a little bit, but one thing I took from that was Scarface told me, you signed? I was like, nah, I ain't signed. I was like, man, I play basketball. He was like, well, I ain't never seen you hoop, but I know that you got a real good chance of making money on rap, probably more than you got on basketball. And I was like, man, and I didn't hear from him again for like 4 years, but that stuck with me, and I ran with it.
Wow, shout out to Scarface. And how do we find Propain? Where can we get in touch with you?
You can get in touch with me on my website, which is gotpropain.com, GOTPROPAIN. Follow me on Twitter, it's Propain713. Same thing for everything. Instagram is Propain713. Facebook, Propain713. Everything Propain713.
There you have it. Thank you for tuning into Heavy Rotation Magazine, the Industry Insider. I'm your host, Dolly Gray, and this is Propain here giving us a time about